all of my health girls and guys can definitely relate to this video. Hey guys, it's Caroline and welcome back to another video on my channel. If you guys are new, welcome. The subscribe button is down there below, and if you guys are familiar with me, nice to see y'all again. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. First of all, we're just going to ignore the contour situation going on my face right now. I know it's bad, trying a new bronzer, don't know how to blend it yet, but we're just going to ignore that. So disregard that whole situation, and we're going to go on to the point of this video, and that is talking about eating out and eating healthy when you're eating out. This is a really big problem because a lot of places are really looking forward to make their food good instead of making it healthier. So I'm here to help you guys out with that if you are struggling with the same thing, as I have picked up a couple of tricks and tips along the way to help you guys out. Now, keep in mind, little disclaimer, this might not work for every restaurant because there are some restaurants that you literally just there really isn't anything to choose. Like, you know, there are some places like down in North Carolina who have exceptional barbecue, but that's all they have, and sometimes it's very hard to actually find something that can work for you, so you're stuck with like just getting regular barbecue and you're like, cool, well that ruined my calorie count for the day. But you know, it's fine because sometimes you can have those cheat days, but these are for main places, and most places you go out to, you can typically find something on the menu that will be helpful, and I'm here to help you guys dig out what those menu items are. So when a lot of people think about eating out healthy and they think about what can be the healthiest thing for me, the first thing they will typically go to is the salad menu. Now, this is typically a good thing because salads are great because they have a lot of veggies and they're full of nice nutrients, but you have to be very careful whenever you're eating a salad and you are going out to a restaurant. If you look on the nutritional menu for Red Robin, you will see that a salad actually has more calories than one of their burgers. That's insane to me. Some of their salads have over 1,000 calories, and some of their burgers, or like grilled chicken patties, only have 500 to 800. And so it's just like insane to me how you can have a salad that's way more. But then you always have to look at what's on the salad, because some salads I literally can't wrap my mind around how it's so calorically filled. But others you can look at has fried chicken on it, or it has the dressing, like the type of dressing on it, and that's like really the biggest thing with salads is the dressing. It adds on so many calories that you wouldn't even believe. It's insane, the amount of calories. But I mean, overall, you really want to focus on what will be healthiest. So if you are really looking for a salad and you really think that might be the best thing, ask for the dressing on the side, and if there's anything like fried chicken, replace it with grilled chicken, and if there's anything on it that could be weird, or like if they have cheese, just know it's probably not going to be low fat cheese, so you might want to take the cheese off and keep it with just veggies and protein and your fruits on there, and take off any extra things, because just know that they're not going to be the low-fat versions. It's going to be the high calorically filled versions of those food. So just keep in mind those things. Take off anything that's not like a veggie or protein or something like that. Make sure to ask for the dressing on the side, and change all fried stuff to grilled stuff, and you should be good with your salads. But because salads are not always the best thing on the menu, you might want to look at other things. I have seen that a lot of menus have great options when it comes to their grilled chicken. You just have to think about what the grilled chicken is in. Now, one thing you can do is a lot of restaurants have their menus and their nutritional calorie counts online. So you can always look online for this information too. I do that a lot at restaurants to see which would be the better option for me, because calories typically, they'll show all your calories, but they'll also show you all the nutritional information for a certain food product, and so that actually helps me out a lot when it comes to eating out at restaurants and finding what's the best menu for me and what's the best option, because I can see these online and I can see what the calories are compared to other things and how all the nutritional stuff stands out, and that is very helpful. I've noticed that a lot of soups are actually very nice in terms of calories when it comes to eating out at restaurants. What I've done a lot of recently is I've been getting a lot of soups at restaurants, because whenever I'm eating out with my family and we're eating somewhere that has a lot of like burgers and, you know, fast food type stuff and pastas and these big meals, I'm typically, one, I'm not going to eat that much anyways, and then two, a lot of it is way more than I want to eat, like in terms of calories and all that other stuff. So I will typically go to like the soup and sandwich section, and I will look specifically at the soups. I have tried a lot of different soups recently, including Brunswick, and I really like Brunswick stew because you can typically get all of these soups and they'll have either cups or bowls, and the bowls, for me, I think I've seen max of a bowl of soup like 400 calories. So soups are really a good option if you are looking to try and stay in an area where you are making sure that you're eating a good amount of food, but you're also making sure you're eating a good amount of calories. Just keep in mind, a little disclaimer with soups, this at least is what happens for me, is they're not always the most filling. So I typically will get hungry a little bit earlier than the rest of my family if I'm eating a soup, because obviously you're not eating as much as like a giant steak or a giant burger or something like that. So they are not as filling as the other things, but you can make sure you can get like a healthier snack or something along the way. One thing you can also look at is like a tapas or like an appetizer menu, because while appetizers can sometimes be super like they can be really unhealthy too, sometimes you can find a couple things in there that might not be as bad. Like they might have edamame as an appetizer, and oh, edamame is so good, and you can have something like that, or you can have one of like a side salad or something, or you can do something like that. You can also try and take sides and just combine sides together to get a meal. Like you can have the fresh veggies, and you can have like a baked potato without all the stuff on it, obviously, you know, stuff like that, and you can just add your sides together and you can make a meal of your own that way too, which is also very helpful. One thing I have noticed from a lot of people is they are starting to come out with different menus that is helpful for someone who is trying to do better. I'm going back to Red Robin just because I ate there recently, which is why I'm remembering all of this. They had a menu on the back that has different ways you can substitute different things to make what you want to get healthier, like getting a grilled chicken patty instead of an Angus beef, and changing out a sesame bun for a lettuce wrap. Just different stuff like that is really going to change how you're eating and what you're eating out, and you're still getting delicious food in the meantime. So really look and see if you can find one of those menus. Not all restaurants have these, obviously, but a good amount are starting to get them because they are trying to appeal to the clients like me and like you guys who are trying to eat healthier, and so it is very helpful to do something like that. And then also, of course, other menus might have like a healthier side menu, so you can look on those menus too. And these are great too because while the calories may be more, they are really focused on nutritionally what is good for you and superfoods and all this other stuff, and I really love those menus. They are a definite plus. So I definitely recommend, if you guys can find a restaurant with some of those menus, to check them out because they are pretty cool. Okay, so I know that was like a lot of talking, and I know that this video was very all over the place, but I hope you guys got at least a couple of tips out of this video. If there's one thing I do want you to take from this video, it's that it is definitely achievable to eat out and to eat healthy while you're eating out. You just have to maybe look around a little bit harder, make a couple more substitutions, and change out a couple more things. But it definitely is achievable to eat out. I've been doing it fairly successfully, and a lot of restaurants are definitely trying to incorporate more healthy options. So I hope you guys will get that, and I hope this video was helpful for you. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want, you can subscribe to my channel, as I will post health and fitness videos as soon as possible, hopefully every Sunday. That was my goal. And so have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you guys later. Bye!